Okay, well, enough nonsense with aluminum blocks, stripped head bolt, thread, grocery getting V6 Kias. Let's have a look at something a lot more interesting. Hey, well, this is my 1974 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme. I've owned this since 1982. Rebuilt it in 97 and took it up to the 100th anniversary of Oldsmobile in Lansing, Michigan. Met up with the Florida Oldsmobile group along the way, somewhere in Tennessee, and we caravanned all the way up to Lansing. It was pretty cool. A little project going to do on this today is the one of the rollers in the vertical center roller nylon has split in two, and I have looked and looked and looked and just cannot find them. Anyhow, I'm going to get that apart and probably going to have to fabricate something for now, and I see in my future getting a 3D printer, and this would be a cool little fun project to 3D print this roller. But let me go ahead, stop the camera, and let's get inside the door here. Okay, so here is the broken nylon roller, and you can see it has a kind of a compression ball joint push-on fit there. It works in conjunction with this spring and this little guide here, and goes on that right there. Okay, so there's the ball joint that it pushes onto. So for right now, the goal is to get the glass out and then see if I can rig something up, something to hook in here and keep this thing in track, so I can roll the window down and open and close this door. Otherwise, it's you can't really use this door. You have to close it with the window down, then bring the window up and will it into place. But anyhow, here's the interior, and look, we got the rally pack, got the clock. I need to put a quartz insert in it, AM FM stereo, and I'll show the motor here in a second. But I want to work on getting this door out, this glass out, and that's probably not going to be pretty. So after I get it out, I'll let you know how it happened. Let's take a look at the engine on this. Rebuilt this in 97 for the 100th anniversary of Oldsmobile. Like I said earlier, God knows how many. It's got well over 100,000 miles on it, and has held up just fine. Really no leaks. I saw that the transmission, I need to reseal the transmission. So you can see I keep it up. It's nice and clean. You heard it runs good. Fun project I'll be doing on it here is I have a VIR. That's what this is, valves and receiver. A VIR eliminator. So it updates this with a different receiver driver, dryer, and orifice tube, and a new sand and compressor. So I'll be changing that over here pretty soon. So that'll be a fun little project. Got to finish there's a little boo-boo right there. So I've got to finish up a little paint work and then put all this back together and all my trim on and get this piece of trim back on. Yeah, so yeah, it's a cool car. Okay, so got the glass out, which thankfully was uneventful. Got it out so I could get this piece out here, and so that sits right in there. Okay, how me thinks this goes is like this. So I got the two halves of the broken roller put together, and the glass would go right there as a little sandwich. So that piece goes there, and then this goes this way. So it'd be vertically. And I am very certain I will not be able to hold this camera and do this, but this would, okay, so, all right, so this would pretty much fit together like so. So I'm gonna have to rig up something to take the place of that. I'll look again. You would like to think like a Monte Carlo or something from the same. This is a 74. So I'll look again. I'll let you know what happens.